What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the welfare schedule for 2024. And just gonna go ahead and say it, not a lot going on here as far as welfare servants. There's one repeat and 4 new ones, so that's a little bit of a step down from previous years. But it is what it is, I guess. They do have like main interludes and stuff that come out as well. We're not going to talk about those. We're just going to talk about the actual events that are coming back with the characters. So first up, in January, we're going to have Gray coming back. So this is going to be the Lady Rhinus Case Files rerun. Originally, this came out in 2021 for us in the English version or the NA version. And we're getting it back in January 2023, presumably. Pretty cool character. I like Gray. She's a pretty cool character. Does come out with a new 4-star character, so I'm feeling pretty safe that we're gonna get this one because it does have a new character in it. But yeah, Gray's an assassin. Pretty good character overall. I do think there are better assassins, especially for welfare servants. But it's a good opportunity to go ahead and pick Gray up if you haven't already gotten her in the previous events. Alright, so next up we do have to skip all the way over until April for our next welfare servant, and it's going to be for Tyui Singjun. Probably said that wrong. But anyway, Tyui is actually a pretty good character from the looks of it. Most of these characters I haven't really looked at too much in depth, and I don't have them on JP, so I haven't been able to test them out because I don't play JP anymore. So a lot of these are fresh for me as well, so it's a pretty cool thing to kind of go into it a little bit blind. But Tyui is an alter ego welfare servant, which is pretty cool. The first one of that, I believe, that we've gotten, and they are a debuff character. Well, a support character, let's say that. They can debuff, and they also have offensive buffs as well. Mainly centered towards like arts. You can get the arts effectiveness increase, noble phantasm gain increase, can apply guts as well, and it does also have debuffs for the enemy team, so you can go skill ceiling and, well, actually I think that's it. But a lot of different buffs and debuffs for this character, so it's a pretty cool one overall in my opinion. And yeah, like I said, this is going to come out in April with the Sea Monster Crisis event, which will also have a new character with the 5-star Saber Trung Sisters. Also, I was wrong. Not the only alter ego. We do have the Mecha Ellies as alter egos as well. So, not quite the first one, but still cool that we do have a new one. It's been quite a few years since we've gotten an alter ego as our welfare servant of choice. Alright, so next up in August, we do have the Valkyrie sisters as the event rewards. Much like Mecha Ellie that I just previously talked about. There are 3 different event characters in this event, which is going to be the Arctic Summer World. So it's going to be our summer world, or our summer event in August, or probably July for us. But it's going to be the summer event. You have the opportunity to get the Valkyrie sisters, or one of them anyway. So you can't actually get all 3 of them, as far as I know. You get to pick which one you want. They are all identical, other than appearance. So it's not like you're going to be missing out on anything special there. You just need to pick the one you want and then go with it. I'm assuming at some point we'll be able to get all 3 of them if we can't already. So for all the collectors out there, we'll be able to hopefully get the other 2 copies of the other sisters, and then we have them all. So just to have everything. Pretty good. Another really good support character from the looks of it, on paper anyway. Arts and quicks centered. You get a full centered attack buff, and you also do get evasion as well, and noble phantasm generation for their allies. So overall, really good servant from the looks of it on paper. AoE noble phantasm as well. Pretty cool. Pretty excited for it. I didn't say what they are. They are assassins. So another assassin welfare servant added to the mix. And like I said, this does come out with the summer event, and there's going to be 4 banners on this one. This summer event is going pretty crazy, so I'm pretty excited for it. Lots of different characters to pull for, and a lot of characters that I really want, so this one's going to be tough. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Anyway, Valkyrie is coming in at August as the 3rd welfare servant of the year. Alright, so next up we have a ruler welfare servant. This is expected to come out in September for us as far as welfare goes. And this is going to come out with the Guda Guda event of the year. With the brand new, like I said, ruler character is going to be Io as our character. This one is not really a support character, more of an offensive character, which is pretty cool for rulers to be offensive characters. Definitely like to see that. They're just going to be a hard-hitting character. Another arts character. It looks like a lot of these are arts-centered. But they have their own self-buffs to be able to take out the enemy. Their Noble Phantasm is going to be an AoE Noble Phantasm. Will also increase their own Noble Phantasm damage as well. So pretty good character. Does mess around with curses as well, like curse damage and stuff like that. I've always liked those type of characters where it has like dot damage and stuff like that. I'd like to see more of that in the game, so seeing something like this is really cool. And this one, like I said, comes out with the Guda Guda event for the year. So we'll have a rerun of pretty much all the Guda Guda characters that I think, pretty much, yeah, all of them, I think. Obviously, there'll be a new banner as well because it's a new event. So looking forward to that. Is, like I said, September release date is the expected release date for that. And then finally, for our Halloween event for the year, we're going to have the 9-tattooed Dragon Eliza as our character. It's going to be a 4-star Berserker. Eliza is a pretty unique character, in my opinion, especially with like the first skill. So it's going to be something of a support skill, but you're going to be able to increase your allies by different effects depending on what their alignment is. Not sure I've seen anything like that before on a character, so that's pretty cool. You get to have a lot of different combinations of teams right there. Also, is going to grant the entire party its own trait as well, which will then be able to further boost the effects and stats of those characters with that trait. So yeah, a pretty cool character overall, in my opinion. Looks like a really cool character. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm pretty bummed I missed out on last year's Halloween event, so I really do want to go back in and get this one and make sure I get all the welfare servants this year. The Buster Noble Phantasm is going to be a Buster Noble Phantasm. So yeah, it looks like, honestly though, like we have 4 new servants, but all 4 of these welfare servants seem like they're actually pretty good servants and can definitely be usable on teams. So that part's always really good to see. I do feel like they've kind of scaled back on welfare servants in general as we go. I think in 2025, like next year, well not next year, the year after, there's only 2 welfare servants. So like it feels like they're definitely scaling back on welfare servants, or maybe they're just doing that to try and catch up on some stuff. But I guess at this point, having so many 5-star characters running around makes it pretty hard to use 4-star characters, but these do seem like a pretty good batch of characters. And if it is really 2 characters, I don't know if I'll make this video again next year, because I feel like this video is already pretty short as it is. But anyway, guys, those are the welfare servants for us for the year of 2024. I'm pretty excited for the new ones, of course. I already have Gray, so I'm not too concerned about that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will have the banner schedule for 2024 coming out shortly after this video, so stick around for that. That one does take a little bit longer to make, so I'm going to put this one out first, then put that one out. And I do have a couple other things I'm working on, hopefully, to get out to you guys this year. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.